Bremerton Knights are coming off back-to-back road losses to Bainbridge and North Kitsap and return to take on the Kingston Buccaneers. The Bucks have lost 4 straight to Olympic League opponents. Tonight, one of these streaks will end as the Buccaneers take on the Bremerton Knights at Les Thorn Gym. Will the Knights get right and pick up their 5th league win of the season? Or will the Bucks pick up their 2nd Olympic League win? Find out next. It's the 1-5 Buccaneers and the 4-2 Knights on the ISBNSports.com Game of the Week as the action starts now.
Hey, good evening. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Les Thorn Gym at Kenwell's Court. Tonight, the Kingston Buccaneers rolling to town in desperate need of a win. Win on the year. The Bremerton Knights also desperate of a win, as they have dropped 2 straight and now dropped in 4-2 in league. Now bringing in the broadcast is Jim. Jim, you were up at Bainbridge, and we were up at North Kitsap a couple days ago, and the Bremerton Knights desperately need to find somebody else who can help out with the scoring.
No, there's no doubt about that, Kevin, but the key factor is they just need to repair themselves tonight. 2 consecutive losses after pulling off 10 straight. So it's just a matter of they've got to gain their confidence back tonight, and Kingston should be that opponent.
So we're getting ready for the national anthem, and the Bremerton Knights, of course, Jalen Davis leads the team in scoring and has been doing the abundance of scoring for the Knights. And they will,
Is he doing the only scoring?
yes, they really do have to find someone else, perhaps Junior McQuarter, to get in the axe. You know, Trenton Bomer can shoot the basketball, but he doesn't shoot the ball a lot, and they're going to have to lean on it. Just listen in for the national anthem.
Well, we're going to wait a second here while the Bremerton NJROTC color guard comes in. Marching in here to center court.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the fight o'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And well, there you go. The national anthem has been sung as the color guard will stroll off the floor. And we're about ready for action here at Les Thorn Gym and Ken Wills Court tonight. And there they go at the entrance, and we are ready for the introductions.
We would like to welcome all of you.
As Jay Montgomery will be introducing both teams here in a matter of moments.
I'm the athletic
Well,
director
Jim, as we
here
talked about moments ago, the Knights need this is a good get-right game for the Knights against Kingston to get their 6th league, the 5th league win of the year, which they desperately need.
No, Bremerton would hope so, Kevin, but you've been broadcasting here long enough that you know that the rivalry between Kingston and Bremerton on the basketball floor is a very interesting one. You know, there's games where, my Coach Davis has won most of the appearances here, but last year they split, Kevin, and right now Bremerton only has a 1-game winning streak against the Buccaneers, going back into last year.
Well, matter of fact, we were up at Kingston last year, and the Kingston Buccaneers gave them a dogfight up there.
Yeah, and actually that's where they won. They actually won their game. Kingston won that game. So yes, statistically, based upon what we're looking at, there should be a get well game for Bremerton. But like you and I know, in basketball, anybody can win on any night.
Well, the word is out now that if you can slow down Jalen Davis just a little bit, the Knights have, as we've talked about it over and over, even during coming into this broadcast, that if they can stop Jalen Davis or at least slow him down, the recourse for the Knights, scoring-wise, is limited.
It's just not that, Kevin. The loss to Bainbridge and the loss to North Kitsap, both teams basically stopped Bremerton from fast breaking. Kingston did it using strength, and basically they roughed up the Knights the whole time. Where North Kitsap's long and lean, Kevin, and their greyhounds in their own right, and just outran Bremerton. So neither team, North Kitsap or Bainbridge, came into the event to stop Jalen Davis, although they guarded it tight. What they did is basically they came in to slow down the Knights.
Here's your starters for the Kingston Buccaneers: Reese Hernandez, Jaden Walker, Torsten Dollar, Keepa Sandin, and Jace Brady. And of course, Deion Sellers getting the start tonight. Jalen Davis, the star of the show, the main event, if you will, for the Bremerton Knights, getting the start tonight, as well as Dallin Anderson. Dallin Anderson is key because he's great defensively, can get up the floor in a hurry. For Bremerton, Trent Bomer, he'll do the abundance of ball handling tonight. And then Ollie Christian, who's last being introduced here by Jay Montgomery, the Republican dress announcer, he'll be doing the banging underneath. And he had a good game against North Kitsap, handling Harry Davies and, of course, Kate Orness underneath, and some other big bodies that North Kitsap had on Thursday, but it wasn't enough underneath.
Well, I don't think it's going to be. Bremerton should be out of control, but actually, first time this season, other than being in the Olympic game, where Bremerton looks to be taller on the floor, Kevin. So, if predictions go right, Bremerton being taller and with their speed, this could be a lopsided game.
Well, the Bremerton faithful would hope, and for the Kingston fans, they hope that the smaller Kingston Buccaneers can get up and down the floor in a hurry and keep pace with the Bremerton Knights to get back in transition on defense as we're about ready to get underway here. I got us all set up a little different, and our wires is going to be causing combativeness with my normal score-keeping duties here tonight. But there's a jump of Jalen Davis will control it, tap it up, and back to Ollie Christian as the Knights go from our left to our right. Deion Sellers will pick up the ball off the hardwood, drive on the far side of the floor. And off the Bomer, feeds inside to Dallin Anderson, goes up the right hand and scores. Nice feed by Christian to Dallin Anderson, who gets on the board. As we talked about him, he can be key for the Bremerton Knights. They search for other people to score. Jace Brady with it, feeds it near side to Reese Hernandez. Trapped out on top, feeds it out on top to Jaden Walker for a long three air ball. Trying to save it from going out of bounds with Jace Brady as Kingston is going from right to our left.
You can already see the Kingston's a little bit frustrated. They don't know what to do with Bremerton's matchup 1-3-1 zone.
Knights will come into front court to get work on the opposite side. Feeds inside to Jaden Davis. Feeds out to Leon. Triple and the triple for Sellers. Knights explode out for a 5-0 lead over Kingston here early with 7:08 to go.
That's not the start of Kingston.
Crowd yells defense in the far side as Hernandez with it, who will raise up for three and hit. Nothing but the bottom of the court for Reese Hernandez. The ripple and the triple for Hernandez. And it's 5-3, Knights on top, 6:50 to go here in the first. Ollie Christian with it off to our right, feeds it inside to Sellers. Shifts it back out on top to Ollie. He gives it back to Dallin Anderson, who feeds out the Boomer, comes out the picks up the high screen. Front side to Jalen Davis.
Kingston's playing man-to-man against Bremerton. They're giving him way too much space.
Driving inside is Jalen Davis. Back iron no good, but he'll spring up and tap in his own miss. First 2 points for Jalen Davis. 7-3 Knights here early. Driving left side, going up, using the window and scoring is Jace Brady. Firsters two. Changes the score to 7-5. Kingston matching the Knights here early on offense. Down Anderson screens it to Bomer in the far corner. Gets out to Sellers, so gets it back out to Boomer. Dribbles side saddle out straight away on the point. Again, back to Sellers, far side, working the baseline as Jaden Davis turns and fires, in and out, no good. Ball tapped up, controlled, and rebound pulled down by Keepa Sandin. Feeds it quickly to Jace Brady, tries baseline against Bomer. Skids to a stop, goes up, has the shot blocked and he came down and traveled with it. So a turnover by Kingston after good defense by Bremerton.
Yeah, Joe Frank missed that. Actually, Ollie Christian got his hand on that, so it should have been a tied-up jump ball is what it should have been. So
It looked like to me that he got it all ball that time. And
yeah, he did.
And a missed call that time by a rare missed call by DJ Joe Frank. Dallin Anderson, Ollie Christian, just right at the free throw line, hands off to Bomer, straights away for 21 feet, has a partially blocked, controlled by Dallin Anderson on the offense. Back to Bomer straight away, in and off, no good. Sears will spring up for the offensive rebound and right in. Dion Sellers, he has 5. Knights lead it 9-5 here early. With 5:07 to go here in the first quarter of action. Brady, near side to Walker for 3, off the mark. Who's got it?
Walker had that offensive rebound, Kevin, but he was running the other way thinking it was going in. That's just bad basketball habits. I mean, you see the NBA doing that, but they're getting paid big money. You're trying to make it to the NBA.
You see it all the time. You know, they'll tell you at school, follow your shot. Follow your shot. A lot of players don't. Sellers far side the floor. Knights lead at 9-5. 4:46 to go here in the first. Jalen Anderson. The Bomer swings it to Sellers, who far side down Anderson. Drives in. Loses control of the basketball. Picks up the hardwood. Fires one. Did not hit rim. Hits window. Thurston Guller court. Left hand dribble. Hands off to Hernandez. Far side to Walker. Trapped there by the defensive Anderson. Good defense by the Knights. Straight away for Jaden Walker. Off the mark. Jaden Anderson will spring up, pull down the rebound. On the run. Here he comes as a poked away from behind by Brady. Into the hands of Bomer. Swings it to Sellers, wide open. Will feed it over to the far side for down Anderson. Off the mark, no good. Tracking down the loose ball is Jace Brady, who brings it out of backcourt on the run. Here they come. Hesitation move by Brady. To Galler. Good defense to him by Bomer. He spins her into the lane, goes up and has it swirl in and out. And yanking down the rebound is Davis, who feeds it down to Ollie Christian. Uses the window, off the mark, no good. Anderson with her offensive rebound. Gives it up to Jalen Davis. Goes up, hits a shot, but he was fouled before he shoots. On the floor, foul. Inbounds on the baseline.
Well, one thing I'm seeing from Kingston down here, Kevin, offensively, is way too much dribbling on them. They're trying to take Bremerton one-on-one, and that's not the way. Bremerton's got more athleticism. That's going to be to Kingston's deficit.
Bomer will fire one. Out back iron, no good. Sellers with the offensive rebound. And long shot, long miss. Long shot by Anderson. Off the mark, no good. Sandin with the rebound. Gives it to Galler. Swings the far side to Hernandez. Trapped there by the defense of the Knights. Gives it up to Walker. And the feed to the near side. And where he went to pass the basketball, he vacated the spot and throws it out of bounds.
Jalen Davis was just fingernails away from getting that, and he was like, oh, you already can see the basket in his head. Easy 2 points.
Tries baseline for a shot off the mark, no good. Just over rebound, sticks it back up. It is fouled on the play. Good stick-to-itism by Jalen Davis.
He's definitely a good rebounder. He's Bremerton's second leading rebounder. I'm trying to compile all these stats. I got a little behind, and so I don't know what his average is. I do know he's averaging almost 7.5 rebounds a game when I did him for earlier in the season.
First shot by Jalen Davis is good. He has 3. Knights double up the score on the Buccaneers, leading at 10-5 here early. 3:07 to go in the contest in the first quarter.
You see, I see the students have big heads on sticks. Are they going to have one for us sometime this season?
Find one big enough. Hits them both. 11-5. Somebody said we have equally the same fat heads over here.
They could hang on the wall or your broadcast studio.
Yeah, I've got a brand new studio. It's twice as big as the last one.
Well, you got plenty of memorabilia to fill it up.
I don't think I'm as big as this new studio is. I still don't think I have enough room, unfortunately. It boggles my mind too. I'm gonna have to. Ollie Christian hands off to Sellers. Right hand dribble on him defensively is Galler. Flips out to Bomer. Far side to Jalen Davis, who works the baseline again. He likes to work that baseline.
He does.
Ball tapped out of play by the Bucks. Got the usual suspects out here on the floor. Refereeing the game, DJ Joe Frank. I never remember all the other guys' names. Sellers kicks out the Bomer. Eyes a 3. Off the mark. They beat the shot clock. Gawler yanks down the rebound. Here comes Kingston. Training at 11-5. Here, first quarter action. Brady with the basketball. Drives against the defense of Christian. Spins around. Left-hand shot. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Off the mark. No good. Springing up and pull down the rebound is Dallin Anderson. Feeds down to Sellers. Spins into the lane. Hangs in the air. Hands it off to Christian, who goes up, and he is fouled on the play.
Probably wasn't ready. Didn't expect that pass.
Well, you know,
that's why he short-armed it.
Well, Sellers goes into the lane, hangs in the air, really had nowhere to go with the basketball. And at the last second, he puts it off to Ollie Christian. And
Ollie's looking for the rebound.
Christian at the free throw line. Ubin flex in, hit the first free throw. First points of the evening for Ollie Christian, the 5'10" senior.
You broadcasted a few of the football games.
Yeah, he's a load. It's them both. 13-5, Knights on top, 2-11 in progress. Long pass down, batted right back by Ollie Christian in the backcourt. Retrieved by Hernandez. Far side for Walker for 3, back iron no good. Rebound pulled down by Alex Moff, who's entered the ball game. Left-hand dribble by Gawler, cut off there by the defense of Anderson. He'll flip around, maybe the shot blocked. Hernandez with it, kicks out for Johnny Fortenbacher. 13-8. They closed the gap with 1:38 to go here in the first quarter.
I don't think Coach Davis is happy. Here comes 3 players at one time.
Ollie Christian on top, the Bomer. Swings the near side, a near angle to Davis. The Sellers down on the right side from the Kingston Buccaneers bench. They'll swing it to Allison, who springs and spins. One over to Ollie Christian. Bomer comes off the high pick. He'll fire straight away 3. Back iron, no good. Long shot, long rebound. A battle for the basketball on the floor. Fortenbacher will win the battle. And a foul called on the floor by Dallin Anderson of the Bremerton Knights to be his first team foul on the Bremerton Knights with 1:12 to go here in the first. As junior recorder, Enoch Taylor and Frank Allen bounce off the bench and onto the hardwood for the Bremerton Knights. Knights will show some surprise backcourt defense. And they'll come up with a steal. Long feed down to Jaden Davis. Goes up from underneath and reverses 1M. Up and in, Jaden Davis. He's now got 6.
Davis had to reel that ball in, and he shot had to come in from behind the glass to make it.
More backcourt pressure shown by the Knights, and the Buccaneers turn it back over with under a minute to go. Knights trying to put the pedal to the metal with some defense. Here to wind down the first. Enoch Taylor spins into the lane out to Dallin Anderson coming off the pick for a straightaway 3. Back iron no good. Here's Jaden Davis springing up to pull down the rebound. He turns and fires out the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Buccaneers. And a loose ball foul called against Frank Allen of the Bremerton Knights to be his first. Knights' second team foul now. And backcourt pressure shown by the Knights. And another turnover by the Kingston Buccaneers. They tried to get the ball to the near side was Alex Moff. And again, a Buccaneer vacated the spot and they throw it right into their own bench. Knights could play almost for the final shot here with 25 seconds on the shot clock. 23 on the game clock.
I'm not sure if some of the players are aware of what's on the pitch.
McCorner drives in and scores. Knights on a little bit of run.
Smarter breaking the press this time and getting the guy in the middle of the
The drive in right side, cut up the defense by Enoch Taylor. Flips out on top. At the end of the buzzer. The wind down the first by Luis Hernandez is no good. And the Knights jump out to a 17-8 first quarter lead. As we come down to zeros on the clock, we'll come back with second quarter action after these words. You're listening to Bremerton Knights basketball on your Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network.
When you find yourself in need of insurance, you ask yourself, where do I go? Who's the best? Who's the most affordable? If this is you, your questions have been answered. H&K Insurance. H&K Insurance is an independent insurance agency specializing in customized policies. They represent a variety of different insurance companies who offer comprehensive packages at affordable prices, like Kemper, Travelers, and Pembroke. H&K Insurance has 3 locations, Silverdale, Port Orchard, and in Bremerton. See how H&K Insurance can assist you? Call 360-377-7645. H&K Insurance, we're here for you.
So good, got to hear it twice. Yeah, he's got a pretty good voice. He's reached a good commercial there. Well, the Bremerton Knights led by Jaden Davis in the first quarter. 2-5 by Deion Sellers, 2 each for Junior McCorder and Dallin Anderson and Ollie Christian, rounding out the scoring for the Bremerton Knights here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Knights have on the floor. Kandengo is coming into the game for the Bremerton Knights. Isaiah Kandengo, 6'1" junior. Buccaneers going from right to left to feed it to the far corner. Shot off the mark by Walker. Offensive rebound pulled down by the Kingston Buccaneers, trapped underneath the basket. And what do we have underneath? We have a 3-second violation as the Knights were all over him. Bubble gum on the bottom of your shoe. Defense couldn't get it off him.
No, Knights do a very, very good job, and even North Kitsap found it. I didn't think that Caden Olmsted had that great of a game, but he likes to score inside. But Bremerton does a very good job of collapsing the defense on the inside players.
Nice with the basketball, Kandengo. Straight away for Jalen Davis for 3. Back iron, no good. McCorder will pull down the rebound. Back out on top to Kandengo, who drives in. Left hand dribble, go up to the right hand, and is fouled on the play. Nice back that time by Isaiah Kandengo, the 6'1" junior. Hey, well, for those who are listening in, and there's going to be a 2-hour delay getting to having to come to school tomorrow. Got a little tidbit from over there earlier. As Kandengo will front rim the first free throw.
Can't see well out of it. The snow's sticking.
Myself, my little Ford Little Ranger folks, I was leaving for these gymnasium, and Jim has a bigger and heavier car than I do, and
I have a Lincoln Town Car sled.
I prompted a call, go ahead, come pick me up. Here's the offensive rebound. Stolen away by the Buccaneers on the run. We back court in traffic is Hernandez. Drives in, kicks out to Walker. Back out on top to Hernandez, a 6'1" junior for the Kingston Buccaneers. Converged on by Jalen Davis. Throws it into the corners, pass too tall, intercepted by Kandengo, who speeds out of backcourt. Feeds it to Junior McCorder, drives baseline, hangs in the air, as the ball knocked away by Brady. Controlled, however, by the Bremerton Knights. So Enoch Tater elevates for 15. In and out, no good. And pulling down the rebound was the 6'2" senior for Kingston. Baseline left is Galler. Cut off there, but eats of Allen. Springs up, misses the shot. But Allen will control the rebound and bring it out of backcourt. Junior McCorder hesitates to move. Drives up for the right-hand flip-up shot. Not the mark, no good. Break down with a rebound. He'll spin one up off the mark. Rebound pulled down again, this time by Jalen Davis. He goes up and he is fouled on the play. Good offensive rebounding by the Bremerton Knights, controlling the offensive boards and earning a trip to the free throw line with Jalen Davis, who has hit free throws here so far today. He has just 6 points in the first quarter. We'll try to add to that here in the second quarter. Who's just getting underway with 6:20 to go, and the first free throw is off the mark. And for Jalen Davis, as we mentioned a moment ago, Jim, he has not shot the ball particularly well so far.
No, I was wondering where you're going to breathe in all of that.
I was wondering if I was going to find a breath too, matter of fact. And the next free throw is good by Jalen Davis. 1 of 2 for Jalen Davis.
Number 11, Aaron Matthews.
More backcourt pressure shown by the Knights. They'll break it easily. This time to Hernandez. Cut off to on the far side by Kandengo. And the foul on the Knights will go against Kandengo. Be his first team foul on the Bremerton Knights. Inbounds on the far side of the floor off to our left, Luis Hernandez on the baseline. Covering him up is Kandengo. Flip it out all the way on top to Chase Brady. Waiting for him defensively is Aaron Matthews, getting more playing time. Hernandez. Judge inside, cutting to the rack underneath. And getting fouled underneath was Chase Brady, and a nice feed by Hernandez. Cutting into the lane was Brady. He goes up underneath and is fouled on the play. The foul going against Frank Allen will be his first. And matching team fouls now with 2. After the foul, and the first free throw is up and good by Brady. He now has 3 in the contest, and cutting that lead now to 18-9. And he makes them both. 18-10 Bremerton. 5:56 to go here in the second. Matthews to Kadengo. Cuts underneath Enoch Taylor. Spins in. Nice move by Enoch Taylor. Takes right, goes left, and uses the right hand to kiss it off the window and in. Enoch Taylor gets his first 2.
3 with Matthews, Taylor, and McWhorter. Steal by Taylor there, and then he threw it away.
Try to get it to Matthews. And
Matthews' second varsity game, Kevin. He got his first minutes at North Kitsap on Tuesday night.
going down to Allen. All one motion goes under. Some shot gets to go rebound, spins back up. It is. Rebound again. And he tries his third attempt. He is fouled on the play by Keepa Sandin, the 6'2 senior for Kingston. He'll find himself at the free throw line. Clock stopped. 5:26 to go here in the second quarter. Knights have doubled up the score on the Buccaneers. They get 20-10. The first free throw is up and good by Frank Allen.
Besides watching Davis play this year, it's also been fun to watch Frank Allen play. Frank's maturing very nicely, becoming a valuable asset to the Knights inside.
Ben flex and hit both free throws. With Frank Allen extends the Knights lead down to 12. 5:26 to go here in the second quarter. Brady converged on by Aaron Matthews. He'll get a grabbing foul on Matthews. Here's Moff driving in, flips it up off the mark. Off of the rebound, pulled down by Kingston. The floor back. A grabbing hands, a sea of arms in there, and who's going to come up with it?
Frank Allen on the bottom of the pile.
And possession will go Bremerton's way.
Got a seal on that one.
5:07 to go here in the second quarter. 22-10. Be interesting to see what the evening looks like when this game is over, when we pop our heads out of the gymnasium. See if we might have to get the Huskies to bring the Lincoln Town car across to Warren Avenue Bridge. Kadengo fires beats from underneath to working the baseline with Junior McWhorter. Fires off him, and the errant pass goes out of bounds. Turnover by Bremerton, who look to apply some more backcourt pressure against Kingston. They'll break it. Does Hernandez. Feeds it to Galler. Out there by Kadengo's defense. Boy, hands everywhere. Including that, going up with the shot was Alex Moff, and there is Frank Allen to spring up and block that one into the stands.
Yeah. The last time I saw one like that was Marshawn Thompson. Did that. He was over on this corner, blocked away up at about the 13th row.
Hernandez, they'll swing it on the top, and walking with the basketball is Alex Moff. He's got a brace on that right knee, and he looks like he aggravated it when he went to make that move.
Davis. Where's the Marshawn Thompson? Bremerton alumni. Played back here in the 1990s. Held the state block record for almost 12 years, longer than that, and just got beat us last year. The most blocks in the state tournament.
I'm not, but you just educated everybody, including myself. Junior McWhorter drives baseline. A wealth of Bremerton basketball information is my buddy sitting out to my right, Jim Portu.
We've escalated our relationship.
Yeah, I gotta call you something.
Call me dude.
All right, dude. Reese Hernandez, another dude on the floor for the Kingston Buccaneers, driving cut off there by Enoch Taylor. There's a fire-up shot by Walker. Front rim's off. Here's driving in with a runner. Enoch gets his 4th point. And the Knights lead it now by 14, 24-10. Here in the second quarter with 4 minutes to go. A 30-second timeout. Might as well here.
They're doing that right now, Kevin, with 3 freshmen and 2 bench players. So it just shows you that's not this. They've extended the lead since the starters sat down.
I'm still in mourning over Pete Carroll getting let go as the Seahawks coach.
Well, and didn't Nick Saban also retire from Alabama?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
I'm wondering if the Seahawks will pull off a shocker and bring in Caden DeBoer as their new head coach. All points, fingers are pointing towards Dan Quinn. I'd be more interested to see the Sonics come back. All right, backcourt pressure shown by the Knights again. They got to get it across at some point to Jace Brady to finally do to Hernandez. Hit up by Kendingo. Here to the Galler. Back out on top. Swing in, baseline shot up the mark, off the mark by Galler. Air ball. Davis, far side to Junior McWhorter, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Galler. Here they come, Buccaneers on the run, trailing at 24-10. He scored 2 points here in the second quarter. Here's a steal by Davis. The Junior McWhorter goes off his hands and out of bounds. The ball was deflected, however, and seems to have gone off in Kingston Buccaneers' hand. The Knights have outscored since the first quarter. They have outscored the Kingston Buccaneers 7-2 to open up that 17-8 lead, which they held after one. 24-10, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Aaron Matthews backpedals to between the circles.
Talking about that is all 4 Bremerton freshmen on the floor right now. This may be a first in Bremerton basketball history.
Davis and Matthews. Kendingo's on the floor. He's not a freshman. Oh, that's true. That's at North. That was no good at math in North Mason, 24-10, 2:56 to go. It would be more special if they had 5 freshmen on this team, which they don't. DeAndre drives in, battles for the basketball off the hardwood, goes up, leaves it short, and Junior McWhorter gets it, but his feet's out of bounds. Well, they are going to call a foul.
Kingston's doing way too much dribbling, and against a team as athletic as Bremerton, as I said earlier, it's been their demise.
Ollie Christian returned for the Bremerton Knights, and you're right. If those are watching, you see Kingston, they're just driving right into the teeth of the Knights defense. And even the exterior, when they stay away from the paint, Jaden Davis to go up and is fouled on the play on the far baseline. The Knights converge on them defensively, and they go to share the basketball. They turn the basketball over against that Knights trapping defense as Jaden Davis will go to the free throw line. Davis only 1 point here in the second quarter. Enoch Tater has 4 to Frank Allen's 2 here in the second quarter. 2:34 to go. Jaden Davis will bend, flex, and hit the free throw.
The only team so far that we've seen, and we've seen all the league teams now that can run with the Knights, is North Kitsap. Maybe slowed that speed down.
Jaden Davis, 2 for 2.
Jaden Davis 5 to 6 at the free throw line. We have a timeout. Timeout the 4. We'll take one 2. It's 30-second timeout. Now this is by Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. I think.
The best, highest quality, excellence, or standing. Those words describe Chiropractic Lifestyle. Voted the best in chiropractic care in Kitsap County. If you need treatment, don't settle for second best. Go to the best. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Don't live your life in pain. Schedule your appointment today. 360-373-2225. Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. 991 Northeast Rideau Road in Bremerton. Your next step to health and healing.
Okay, welcome back. Let's see Thorn Jim, Kinro's Court. K-Back. Jim Fortune here. Let's see Thorn Jim.
I'm looking for a new chiropractor. The last guy I went to
Well, Ryan McConnell, he'll treat you well. and just tell him you're hanging out with K-Mac. He'll take good care of you. The long pass down. Nice feed underneath. And going up, missing a point-blank range lane is Fortenbacher. Knights on the run. Jaden Davis, far side, flips it out to Junior McCorder. He'll set up the offense for the Bremerton Knights with 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. He'll elevate from 16 feet off the mark. Chris will tap it out the hands of Enoch Tater. Drives in his strip, but rolls right in the hands of Jaden Davis. Johnny on the spot, who gets his first field goal here in the second half, or second quarter. 28-10, Knights on top. Pass underneath, and we got a foul underneath.
I got blood.
You know, the Bremerton Knights, they can't be in the hardwood, though. They'll make you bleed. You got a timeout. Friends of PC.
Did you know PC Parts and Service is Kitsap's #1 Apple and PC specialist? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers world-class repairs on your desktop, laptop, Apple, all-in-one, and gaming systems? Did you know PC Parts and Service has the widest selection of computer parts and accessories in Kitsap County? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers same-day or next-day repair service on all computers? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers malware and virus removal with flat fees for in-store labor? Now you do. PC Parts and Service, 1210 Sylvan Way. For inquiries, call 360-373-0424.
Well, Jalen Davis is here for PC Parts and Service. Launches one for three. Gives the Knights now a 21-point lead. And Jalen Davis starting to increase his scoring now as to the Knights lead 31-10 with 1:27 to go here in the first half. And Jalen Davis that's 14, 5, 7, 10, 12, there's 16 points for Jalen Davis here in the first half. Underneath to keep a sand in. Pass at the knees as he goes up, but he is fouled on the play. Bomer getting the foul for the Knights, his first. 14 foul on Bremerton. Kingston one bounds off on the baseline to the far side. Gonna get it in somebody. It's intercepted by Bomer. Try to get it out to Jaden Davis, but it's picked off by Fortenbacher, who feeds it off to the far side of the floor, driving in and flipping it up and in is Reese Hernandez. He's got 5. And the Buccaneers now has 33-12 as Davis gets 2 more. That was a quick transition defense, or offensive score by the Bremerton Knights. Here's Jace Brady on him as Sellers. Almost stripped by Bomer. Goes out to Reese Hernandez, goes up with a big 1-2, goes up and down Anderson with a block. Long outlet. Sellers goes up and lays it in too strong, but Anderson is scoring. He's got 4. Knights increased their lead, 35-12 here. Good time running down here in the first half. Reese Hernandez dumps underneath to keep a sand in. Ball knocked away, steal by Sellers. Races out of back court. He'll pull up and set up the offense in the last shot. With now 10-9 to 8 to 7 to 6. Bomer was still with the basketball, drives in, goes up and hits a shot on the run. There's a stand in. Bomer gets his first 2. And the Knights extend their lead at the half, 37-12. Here in a moment, we'll turn it over to George Edgar with our halftime stats. Here in the first half, and for Jaden Davis, another great first half. 18 points for Jaden Davis at the break for the Bremerton Knights. And, all right, George, what do you got, man?
Well, halftime stats here for the game. Kingston's a little bit cold like outside, like the other outside. They're 4 of 22 from the floor, only made 1 field goal in that second quarter. They're 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Bremerton forced them into 14 turnovers in the first half. As for Bremerton, they are 13 of 31 from the floor and 4 of 4 from the field goal, from the free throw line. The leading scorer right now is Jalen Davis with 18 and 5 rebounds. Kingston's leading scorer is Reese Hernandez with 5. Take it away, K-Mac.
All right, so there you go. There's your halftime stats. Thanks, George. All the significant totals off behind us. Well, we got the The Bremerton Entertainment is on the hardwood. To entertain time, we'll see you for the second half action. We come back. Your score at the break: Knights 37, the Buccaneers 12. You're listening to basketball at ISP Sports.